I'm working for Orange Business Services. It's a subsidiary of France Telecom, or Orange, which is a big mobile network, kind of like the AT&T or Verizon of Europe, vast majority of Africa, and parts of Asia. Here in the States, though, it's mainly a business-to-business model, so I do lots of account support, quoting, ordering, accounts receivables, things like that. So, I was studying for my senior seminar. I may have been writing my paper or something like that in the library late night, and I got a call from a fraternity brother that works for Orange Business Services, and he told me, I have this amazing opportunity for you. You really need to make this a priority. So, and I knew about Orange previously because growing up overseas, they were actually my parents' cell phone provider. I had no clue that they existed here in the stateside. So, and I jumped on it and went through a pretty intense interview process, but came out and got the job, and yeah, really happy with it. My parents were Lutheran missionaries in Central Africa, Cameroon. Spent 12 years there, and my parents were doing Bible translation. So then when we came to the States, spent my high school years on the south side of Chicago, went to high school there, and then when it came time to look at schools, my dad was very adamant about Valpo, Lutheran school, this is where you need to be. So I came and visited, really loved the campus. It's got nothing but more beautiful since I've visited, but just really fell in love with kind of the feel of the place, and never looked back. I didn't major or minor in French, but I did take French classes almost every semester as was required by my major that I had. Aside from the language skills that I learned, really just the ability to embrace a culture completely different from your own, which is very important now working for a French company where their business practices are different. It really allowed me to kind of keep my mind open to other ways of doing things, and to be able to adapt, but at the same time bring to the table my own thoughts and skills and abilities. A day in the life of account associate at Orange might be wake up in the morning to a ton of emails from overseas, billing team in India, implementation team in Cairo. I might first thing have a call talking about accounts receivables on several of my accounts, with the billing team in India. Then I might have a call with some of my customers, down in Texas or in Virginia. Just really working with people from all over the globe. I work very closely with a lot of people in Singapore, so really interesting, really exciting. So it really does keep you on your toes in terms of being able to, or at least trying to relate with people from all walks of life. So, even for a student coming into Valpo, just don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to go out and join a student organization. Try out Greek life. And that was, as I said before, that's kind of how I heard about my job, is through being involved and through knowing people. And aside from your classes and your coursework, it's really the student organizations that really kind of make you more of that well-rounded student. I really enjoy my time with Orange, and I do look forward to continuing my relationship with them along the sales track. I love the experience that I get just with your basic sales, but then also just on such a large international stage. The connections that I'm making in the telecom world, and then even just the connections that I'm making with the people in my office. So.